What's up, guys and girls? It's your favorite modder, Jester. Been doing this shit on Xbox 360 since about '08, randomly modding a game in 2020, which I absolutely love this game. It is platinumed by me because I love it so much. So there's a very popular money glitch going around, and it involves buying a McLaren P1 GTR. Now, first of all, sorry I skipped over that. You start the game with a network connection, with online, you hit play online. Okay, that's the first step. The popular money glitch involves going to the dealership, scrolling all the way to the right to 132, 133 cars, buying a car multiple times, going to your garage and selling it. This requires much more clicks of a button, multiple areas of coordination, and if you misclick, then you have to go all the way to the dealership again. Not to mention, when you sell the car, you have to swap it, sell it, make sure you hit the right buttons, go back, swap it, sell it again. And if you want to make really big returns on investment and buy multiple at the same time, once you get into the hundreds of cars, the game will stop loading. It will stop loading you online, even though you bought all of them online. I had that issue. I had to restore a save and get it to sync with EA because it just was not able to load my 433 cars because I had $1 billion and I was trying to get my money down to make this video. So what we're going to be doing here is, again, we start online. For those of you who don't want to watch the whole video, I get it, it's long. The bullet points are this: spawn in online. Okay, we're online, we hit play online. Hopefully there's some people on the map I can show you. I don't see anyone on the map. That's okay, we hit play online. Okay, now as soon as we're in the garage, we go in and we disable our network connection. Okay, this will kick you back out to the lobby. I'll give you an error, network error, connection loss. Kick you back out to the lobby. You're gonna hit play solo. The most important thing from here on out is after you hit play solo, when you spawn in the garage, you're going to fast travel to the part shop. And before you, I'm going to let my car and character load here. Before you enter the part shop, you're going to go re-enable your network connection. And then you're going to enter the part shop and you're going to buy engines for the Ferrari FXX. Okay? This is only a level 50 crew car. If you want to join my level 50 crew on PS4, just search for Ninja Gang with a space. The crew tag is JTAG. I'm going to play solo, let that start loading. As you saw, I had $31 million. That's from a couple runs before. I was trying to kind of nail this video in one take here. We're going to, like I said, load into solo. When we fast travel to the parts shop, we're going to enable our connection online. You're gonna buy and then you're gonna connect online in the pause menu. You're gonna buy as many engines as you can afford. Now, you don't need $31 million for this. I'm just gonna show that you can get so much money so much faster compared to buying cars, which can overload the server and cause you not to be able to load in, just by buying parts and reselling them for $437,000. Now, it costs $730,000 to buy, so you have to deplete your money each time you do this. Otherwise, it's not worth it, because the EA servers will synchronize your inventory and your money, and it will give you as much money as you had. So you need to spend all of it. So I have $31 million. Like I said, you can see I'm offline, so I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel to the part shop. And again, sorry, bullet points. As soon as you buy as much as you can, you hit the speed trap outside the dealership at least 110 miles per hour. This will restore your money. Then you go back and you repeat as many times as you can. I would say, really, if you have a few $1,000,000, you can knock this out very quick. I doubled my money in my last take of this video. I went from 18 million to 32 million, so almost doubled it. And you can continue doing that. So now we're at the part shop in solo. We're going to connect to the internet. We're going to go back. Before we enter it, we're going to hit go online right here. Now, the reason that you start out this by hitting play online is so that your parts and your money and your inventory are fully synced. Okay, then you hit go online when you're in solo, and it does the same thing. Except we're going to enter the part shop now. See, I have one of these motors. They cost $728,000. I have 31 million. So buy. Okay, triangle XX. There's so much less room for error when you do this. When you just hit triangle XX compared to scrolling, and then if you misclick, you have to go back in the dealership. This is so much faster. The time to sell 3 of these, which is equivalent to selling 1 P1 GTR, and let alone buying 3 of these is even faster, is just a testament to how fast it is. Not to mention it does not lag your garage. You do not have to go through the garage, swap car, sell car, select the right car. They put them in random order. Make sure you're hitting the P1s and the FXXs. So we're gonna keep buying these. Again, it's triangle XX. If you misclick, it's like a second or a second and a half of recovery time instead of 30 seconds of getting back in the dealership. So I'm gonna expend all my money. I went from 1 owned to I'm just gonna keep doing this. And in fact, I'm going to pause the video so it's not quite so long, because I'm not doing video editing, but I can pause this recording. I'll do it right at 30 owned. You see I have 10 million left. I'm going to pause it and I'll be right back to speed that up. Alright, we're back. We're at the last couple motors here. I've got 1.7 million. So as you can see, I have 42 owned, which of course is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. If you understand that reference, throw me a comment. Alright, so we got buy duplicate right here. One more we can get to 44, and then we're out of money. Okay, so 44 out of money from 31 million. Okay, so now we have 256,000. What we need to do is we need to hit the speed trap outside the dealership at least 110. Should be very easy. Depends on the car that you brought out to do this. So please make sure. Sorry, I didn't mention earlier that you have a car that can do 110 through this. You need at least the 1 star to get some money, and then boom, look at that, 31 million again. So now you can either drive back to the part shop or you can fast travel. I like to fast travel. Driving's not that far, but fast travel loads really fast usually. And I'm going to do this again. You can continue to rinse and repeat. Even though I have the 31 million, you can do this with 2 million, and you can keep going and going and going. Now you'll have to hit the speed trap more often, but then once you get those few and you get up to about 10 million, you can do this much faster. Okay, so I have 31 million again, and I still have 44 equipped. Okay, so I'm going to keep buying these, and as I deplete all my money again, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Not because, you know, I just want to keep the video short so you guys get the picture, so you can see how much money I make. So I'm going to pause it and I'll be back once I'm out of money. Alright, so I'm down to my last little bit of money here. I have 86, and I've got 986 million left, or 986,000 left. So I'm going to buy the very last one that I can. Now I'm going to hit the speed trap one more time just so my money still resets. Okay. So I'm still online and solo. You want to be online and solo. You never want to go back offline until I give you the steps to do it. So please don't leave off on the video yet, because you could end up with no parts and no money. But I just want to show you that start. My money's back. 31 million. Okay, you can see 31 million. Okay, I just want to show you how much 3 runs can get you once you stack up to 31 million. And again, this is just without having to go back to the garage each time and sell the car each time, or the multiple cars, or buy too many cars each time. You can just keep running this, and because it's a part, it does not fuck with the servers enough to where you can't load in. So in a part shop, 31 million, I still have 87. So this is the last time I'm gonna do this, and therefore I'm gonna pause it. But remember, we started with 31 million. When I sell all these, we'll see how much money I made. Be right back. Alright, so I'm out of money. I have 130 of these owned. I just want to tell you how much faster that is. I started recording this video at 3:52 and it is 4:06, so it has been 14, or sorry, no, that's right, yeah, it has been 14 minutes, and I have my money back, which I'm gonna hit the speed trap again. Speed trap one last time. So, I have my money back, and I also have, so there's my money, 31 million. And I also have, what was that, 130 of these engines. Now the important part here, please pay attention, is straight after you hit that speed trap one last time, you want to close the app. Okay? Now what this is going to do is, when you start back up and it goes online, what we want to see is your local inventory does not match the one in multiplayer. Do you want to sync it? And you want to say yes. And your money will be gone, but your parts will be there. So that's 130 motors, okay, times 437,000. You can sell them at each. That is 56 million. So I just went from 31 million to 56 million. So obviously you can do this with as little as $732,000. You'll just have to hit the speed trap each time. Don't mind this pause. This is just trying to sync it up. There it goes. You can do this with as little as 732,000. You will just need to hit the speed trap much more often. And then as you continue to build up your money, you can do what I did, and you can start with 31 million and make back a total of 56.8 million, which I'm assuming that's correct. I did my math here. Okay, you need to be signed in. Perfect. Okay, play online. Okay, it's going to say inventory does not match. So that 31.5 million in the top, that's going to go to 0 or very low, maybe 200k or whatever I had left. But the parts are going to be there. See, down to 7,262. Item synchronization failed. That's because this is the message you want. Your local inventory doesn't match. Do you want to upload your local one? Yes. Okay, so I'm down to 262k because it went to 0. It'll go back up to 262. There we go. That's because I couldn't buy one more engine with that. So after it synchronizes and it starts the loading screen, I really want to keep this video under 15 for you guys. As soon as the loading screen starts, I'm going to pause it. But just know I haven't done anything except play online. Okay, so my money's gone, but my parts are there. So loading screen. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna pick it up right at the end. Be right back. Alright, same loading screen I was just on is wrapping up. It usually jumps forward right here. As you can see, the NFS logo popping up. Should not take more than a few more seconds. As I say that, and it takes more than a few more seconds. But I just wanted to save you guys at least 30 seconds of the video. There it goes. Okay, boom, jumps forward. Alright, so we don't have our money, but we have our parts. Okay, now this is so much faster because you don't have all these cars. I'm saying new car because I'm back online with my level 50 crew. Alright, clearly already got an FXX. So, still only have 34 cars. Performance, engine, still got 130 of these. So I went from 31 million to more than 56, 57 million. And I did only 3 runs. I don't think I did 4 runs. I think I only did 3 runs. Okay, so now you go to inventory, square, sell item, right, square, X, right, square, X. This is so much faster than swapping the car for the P1 and selling it and swapping it and going over. It's 3 buttons, right, square, X. So I'm going to go through all of these. I'm going to pause it until you see my final amount. Let's stop it at 120, 121, 120. I'm going to sell all of these for you guys. Let me pause it though, okay? Alright guys, I'm on my last few here. As you can see, this is my last few. Like I said, if I put this one, this fully ultimate one, if I try and sell it, it's my default item. So I put that. Had a couple missed clicks, but they were so fast to recover. Sometimes the network lags because we are playing online. And just like that, $56.6 million. We started with 31, and I made either 3 runs or 4 runs. Either way, it did not take me hardly any time. Again, I started recording at 3:52, and it is 4:18 right now. Let's see if it shows the time. Yeah, 4:18 at the top. So that was no time at all. And this is better when you're trying to get into the tens and tens of millions of dollars. This is better than buying cars, because buying too many cars will mess up your garage. It made me completely reset my save, meaning resync it with EA, because my local save just had way too many cars, 433. Because I was trying to get rid of my $1 billion, and I was trying different methods. So if you want to get into the tens and tens of millions of dollars instead of just a few $1 million, you can do this to get to a billion. So look, you can see people playing around on my map, and you can see I still have $56.6 million. So that's how you do it. Next video, I will show you how to make the money stick from Save Wizard, which is $1 billion. I'll show you how to make that stick, because normally when you go online with that, it just resets your money to 0 and says fuck you. So again, keep your eye on the fact, look, I have 34 cars, I have 56.6 million, and yet in my next video I will have $1 billion, and I will show you how to stick it. Until then, thanks a lot, guys. Sorry this video just now broke 16 minutes. Hopefully it was worth your time. Hopefully you can make tens of millions of dollars. Again, you can start out with $732,000. Just hit the speed trap every time. Keep resetting your money. Build yourself up. Follow the instructions exactly. I'll try and post them in the description. Leave me any comments. I don't really need any subscriptions. Do you? Like would be nice. Comments would be nice. Let me know. Have a great night, guys. Peace.